Malaysia is among the most biodiverse nations on Earth. Its dense rainforest shelters some of the rarest animal species in the world. But in the last few years, Malaysia has acquired a disturbing reputation as one of the hubs of a worldwide illegal trade in animals and animal parts. But Malaysia's Department of Wildlife, Perhilitan, is fighting back.
Mesti ada lesen juga, walaupun bukan wild.
These men and women are on the front line, dedicated to tracking down the wildlife traders who threaten the precious resources of Malaysia's rainforests.
Dulu pun sudah salah, tak pernah tak salah.
They are Malaysia's wildlife defenders. Today, the wildlife defenders will be inspecting a private zoo. There are a number of private zoos in Malaysia, and Perhilitan know that some of them rely on illegal traders to get the most enticing animal exhibits. The private zoo is located in the southern Malaysian state of Johor. Based on previous records, Perhilitan suspects the zoo is acquiring animals illegally.
Ini satu rapat kita akan nak ambil binatang. Kebanyakan binatang ni dah separuh jinak dan dia dah dihandle oleh keeper-keeper yang ada di sini. Cuba tuan-tuan gunakan dia orang untuk panggil. Sekiranya tidak boleh juga dan kita gunakan cara drug.
The zoo is a big one, extending over 4 acres. There are over 200 animals here. To deal with the scale of this complex operation, head ranger from Perhilitan, Adib, decides to set up an ops center.
Ini merupakan rutin operasi jabatan yang mana kita buat operasi pemindahan hidupan liar yang mana lesen ataupun permit haiwan tersebut yang telah dibatalkan ataupun ditarik balik, kita akan ambil lah.
As soon as they begin their inspection, Adib and the Perhilitan Rangers find worrying evidence that the owners of the zoo have acted illegally. A large number of these animals have been acquired without the proper permits. This includes big game like tigers and elephants, and few look as if they have been treated properly. But with Malaysia's new Wildlife Act in place, Adib and his rangers now are able to act with more power.
Akta 76, kita tidak ada peraturan untuk zoo. Kita hanya lesenkan binatang ni dengan permit ni. So yang akta baru ni baru kita wujudkan peraturan untuk zoo. Sebab tu kita ada kebajikan haiwan tu sendiri. Haiwan tu pertamanya sudah jinak. Bila dah jinak kita tak boleh nak lepas kat wild balik. So kita akan ambil dan simpan di zoo yang di Zoo Melaka lah, sebagai contoh zoo milik Jabatan Perhilitan sendirilah.
Adib and the other rangers are shocked to find that the zoo's owners have collected many prize exhibits like lions and tigers, and all are unregistered. All kept here illegally. Perhilitan will confiscate all the unregistered animals. They will then be treated properly at special rescue centers. Raids like these carried out inside Malaysian borders are a vital part of Perhilitan's mission. But the wildlife defenders are about to confront a well-organized global business. A business that threatens some of the living treasures of Malaysia's rainforest. And this is what is at stake in Malaysia today. There is still a rich and diverse wildlife, but it is vulnerable and the illegal animal traders stop at nothing to exploit this rich resource. These numbers make it hard to imagine that these precious species are sustainable in the long run, especially if the animal traders continue to ravage Malaysia's wildlife. As the new Wildlife Act goes into action, there is one area of concern that many hope will benefit from such regulations. Traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM as it is known, is increasingly seen as a major contributor to the illegal wildlife trade.
You have culture and beliefs that drive some of these trades. And this fuels the trade in traditional medicines, whether it's traditional Chinese medicines or other traditional forms of medication in Southeast Asia.
Perhilitan has been forced to focus attention on the TCM business in Malaysia, as they know it relies on culling some of Southeast Asia's rarest species.
Sebab yang ni, dulu pun sudah salah. Tak pernah tak salah. Mesti salah.
One of the biggest threats to Asian wildlife is traditional Chinese medicine, known as TCM. Chinese practitioners use a wide variety of exotic animal parts and substances. Many are derived from threatened species like pangolins and tigers. Today, Perhilitan's head ranger, Adib, is leading a raid on a store that sells traditional Chinese medicine, located in downtown Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's capital city. This is an important operation for Perhilitan, so Adib takes personal charge.
Ya, lesen niaga semua lah. Lesen ni, baik.
TCM has always been a big business, and today shows every sign of getting bigger as the spending power in Asia increases. According to Elizabeth John of Traffic, traditional Chinese medicine is now the major driving force behind the illegal trade. TCM practitioners have an insatiable appetite for products derived from some of the most threatened species in Southeast Asia.
You have culture and beliefs that drive some of these trades. And this fuels the trade in traditional medicines, whether it's traditional Chinese medicines or other traditional forms of medication in Southeast Asia. And you see this in the case of the use of tiger bones. Despite the fact that you don't have real scientific evidence showing that it really works, people still stick to using tiger bones for various ailments. It's the same case with pangolins, which are believed to cure things like asthma. And recently you have the situation where a belief that tokay geckos cure AIDS and HIV, driving mass extraction of tokay geckos from not just from Malaysia, but you see them throughout the region. It's quite frightening.
But for Mr. Ting Ka Hua, head of the Federation of Chinese Physicians and Medical Dealers of Malaysia, TCM should not be regarded as a threat to Malaysia's wildlife, so long as it is properly regulated.
The Chinese medicine has a long history. The continuous using of animal part cannot be avoided, and thus become part of the culture. And also for Chinese medicine, they have a very strong theory or methodology on using this ingredient. They are very seldom they use single ingredient. They are a combination of different ingredients. Most of them are herbs, you see. The parts itself is just a very small quantity.
From the illegal animal trader's point of view, a single dead animal can be viewed as a collection of valuable body parts. Some rare species are killed just to acquire a single body part. So a single tiger, bear, or pangolin, once their various anatomical parts have been processed, can yield enormous profits. And it's these profits that make illegal trade so enticing for so many, and makes Perhilitan's job so necessary.
Itu mutiara.
But the raids on TCM shops show that numerous rare and endangered animals are still being used by the TCM practitioners. Mr. Ting, the respectable face of TCM, insists that there are alternatives.
But then whether that's illegal or not, how are we going to control or manage it, you see? As I say, whether there's any substitute. Tiger bone maybe can substitute by with dog bone. Rhinoceros horn, that we use buffalo horn. If the animal being distinct, then no part that we can use, right?
As Adib and team continue their inspection of the TCM shop, another team is heading to the island of Penang to carry out a surprise raid on a pet shop. Although checking pet shops may seem like a mundane task for Pangolin, they know from experience that many are not as innocent as they seem.
Shop tapi kedai ni dia hotspot. Hotspot jabatan. Kedai ni pernah ada kes.
As soon as they arrive, the rangers quickly start checking the various animals kept at the shop. They don't want the pet shop owner hiding any evidence. They want to find out whether he has the right up-to-date documentation here. Otherwise, he's in trouble. The shop is crammed with various exotic birds like parakeets and parrots, as well as reptiles such as monitor lizards and snakes. But are they legal?
Kalau ring kalau susah sikit lah. Oh, taruh ringnya dia punya scientist semua mau tulis lah.
Mau kena lah sekarang. Semua kena buat lah. Sudah masuk
Tapi
itu
ada
altar.
dekat sana? Ada, sudah masuk.
Sudah masuk.
Padahal itu lepas buat benda yang jual ke kita kan.
Kena declare dulu lah sama Pangolin Penang. Mau istihar dulu.
This shop owner is clearly ignorant of the new government regulations. This means that the Pangolin team must now go through the shop's licenses and logbooks to see what else is amiss. It's a long and tedious job.
Ini. Nombor sekian. Ni dia yang beli seekor. Ni. Dia beli 4. Dia beli 4 ekor. Tinggal lagi satu.
This pet shop owner is not, it turns out, a smuggler. His logbooks and records are in a mess, but there's no sign he's done anything seriously wrong. He will just be ticked off, not arrested.
Tu you tak tahu you minta itu Pangolin Penang aja. Macam mana mau itu?
Ada lah. Tadi tim meeting cak ya sudah cepat.
Saya cakap, dia sudah tahu lah isi.
Telurnya tinggal, matinya kena.
But the owner doesn't get away entirely free. The team are shocked by the way the animals are kept in such bad conditions.
Tadi kedai baru lah.
Tadi dia cakap panggil cakap tak boleh. Saya itu hari lagi ada.
Ya.
Dia cakap tak boleh. Sini pun tak boleh taruh. Saya sudah.
Sewa kedai baru lah.
Yang kamcui.
Kasih kedai besar sikit. Untung sudah banyak.
Tak boleh. Sini pun berapa.
Jaga.
The team's next target will be a much bigger challenge. Back on the mainland, they head for a wildlife farm that supplies and breeds rare animals. It is evidently a serious business.
Hello?
Saya belum tahu mau cek dia. Dah.
The farm they discover covers more than 2 acres of land. They will have their work cut out inspecting such a huge area. It is certainly an impressive collection. The farm has many different types of exotic animals, from parrots, cockatoos, and sugar gliders to serval and caracal cats. There's even the smallest monkey species in the world, the pygmy marmoset, all waiting to be sold off for the right amount of money. The rangers must now establish if the owner has the correct import and export documentation.
Sorry ya. Boleh. Tarik dari anak saya ni balik.
Sama tengok saya. Kita boleh dapat dia punya buku, dia punya dokumen.
Boleh.
Masuk. Boleh. Ini lesen-lesen semua? Lesen semua. Punya permitnya.
This file lagi. Ni latest punya semua. Semua cat ni kalau tak salah semua settle dalam sini ya.
Ya. Okey, saya tengok sini.
Ni semua breeding report. Dah perilitan dia check. Dia sign.
Okey lah. Tengok sampai belakang tak nampak.
Everything appears to be in order. Finally, the rangers turn to the breeding station.
Mati juga. Bukan benar. Hygiene tak bersih, quality semua. Very important. Macam ini baru 2 orang saja.
At the end of a long day, Perhilitan is satisfied that all is well, but the sheer number of rare animals is a concern. So a close watch will be kept on the farm in the future. As an Asian nation, Malaysia acts as a steward of over 2,000 animal species found nowhere else on Earth. This unique biodiversity is under threat from rising consumer demand for exotic animal parts that are used in traditional Chinese medicine. At a traditional Chinese medicine shop in Kuala Lumpur, the wildlife defenders have at last pinned down the owner.
Soket pun juga. Soket apa? Apa tu? Soket
Awak ni tak boleh jual ya?
tak boleh. Tadi jangan angkat lah kalau orang mau jual. Ular pun yang ambil kan? Ular tu ni.
Ini bukan wildlife tangkap ya, barang lah orang rumah farm.
Itu farm ternaknya lah.
Boleh jual dia cakap.
Boleh jual tapi kena ada lesen lah untuk dapat itu binatang. Mesti ada lesen juga walaupun bukan wild. Itu kulit ular sawah kan? Apa? Kobra ni. Kobra. Dalam operasi juga dan kita buat penguasaan, kita juga turut bagi knowledge awareness pada dia lah. Ada benda yang dia tak tahu lagi berkaitan dengan akta pemodelan hidupan dia, so kita bagi penerangan lah dekat dia. Berapa ni?
Itu
200 ke 2000?
buah.
Hui yo. Apa ubat ni? Sampai 2000.
Apa pajak lah tu.
Tu cek tu.
Cek.
Oh batin punya. Sian.
Scorpion.
Ni. Oh kecil-kecil ni.
Kecil lah. Sekarang saya.
Siapa makan?
Ini makan kasih 2 orang.
Dia ada resen niaga dengan kita tapi dia tak renew, so satu kesalahan lah. And then dia ada turut menjual irisan saiga tatarika, cicak tokek yang memang salah lah. Dan benda-benda lain kita tengok ada pemilikan satu taring, kita syaki taring harimau lah. Dan juga ada 2 keping sisik tenggiling yang tu memang totally ban. Kita kena rampas, kita cerita semua ini sebab satu menjadi satu kesalahan di bawah Akta Pemulihan Hidupan dia 2010 bagi pemilikan semua barang ni lah. Kira lah untuk sama ada untuk urus niaga ataupun untuk disimpan.
Many of these are made from organs of rare threatened animals and huge profits can be made. And there is no sign that the traditional Chinese medicine market will dry up anytime soon. If anything, demand for exotic products is escalating. This was dramatically demonstrated in early 2012. A Malaysian customs patrol intercepted a boat in the Straits of Malacca. They had a tip-off that it might be smuggling animals. The officers were astounded by what they found on board.
Tangkapan yang dilakukan oleh pihak kami, Jabatan Kastam khususnya cawangan Marine, kami berjaya menahan dan merampas serta menangkap dua lelaki Indonesia. Di dalam sampan tersebut terdapat 67 bungkusan. Bungkusan setelah diamati haiwan tenggiling. Jadi barang ni pun dipahamkan hanya transit kerana benda ni akan dieksport pula. Ekspor secara haram ke Thailand. Jangkaan saya barang tersebut dari Bengkalis, Indonesia. Dia memilih kawasan Melaka ni sebab antara Bengkalis dengan Malaysia dekat. Hanya dalam 45 minit kita dah sampai ke perairan Malaysia.
For the pangolins rescued from the boat, there's a happy ending. They can be released into a protected wildlife sanctuary. Here at last, these remarkable animals will be safe from human predators. Pangolins are one of the most threatened animal species in Asia. Their scales are prized as an ingredient of traditional Chinese medicine, and their delicate meat is relished by connoisseurs. But it's an illegal pleasure. However, a success story like this is a drop in the ocean of illegal trade in Asia. For the wildlife defenders, the war goes on.